Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file. They want to put a cut line around it like this, or somewhat like that. They can change that. But there are 297 objects. And if we look at it like in wireframe, it's not very, it's just made up a bunch of lines. I've never seen anything like it. I guess that's the different shading and shadows. And so while it was on wireframe, I took a box and I took my Smart Fill tool and I filled it with red. I'm not going to let you wait the 30 seconds to a minute that it took to do it. But here's what it did. It made an outline. And now if we go back to view and enhance, we have that red box in it. So I saved you 30 seconds or 45 seconds to do that. Now, what I'm going to do, and while you're doing this, do not move it, nudge it. So now we're going to take the Smart Fill tool and we're going to fill in with blue. Well, I picked red. Let me back up here and get blue, just so it stands out. I'm going to zoom in. Woo, I did a no-no there, and thankfully it didn't take very long. So I'm going to get my Smart Fill tool set on blue. And I'm not, normally I would have to nudge these out of the way, but because the red is, and I'll go back and get those smaller lines in a second. Because the red is one object, I can move the red out of the way in just a minute. I just want to make sure I get all, I don't have to get that white. I don't even have to get that. I am going to do it. Because I'm just getting an outline around the whole thing. I probably could get away with a lot less than I'm doing. Okay. Then I'm going to take the red, I'm going to nudge it out of the way. And I'm going to make that one blue, just make it look the same. I must have hit red. So I'm going to nudge this out of the way. And I am going to left click, right click, and go up to object and group it together. And I do not want any fill in here when I do this, when I do the contour. That's why I took away the fill and gave it an outline. I'm going to go to effects and I'm going to contour. Let's go 0.05 to the outside with rounded corners to just give it. See, it's gonna maybe be too close, and don't worry about the inside lines. So now it might not be too close. That might be what he wants. But I'm going to go and break the contour apart, and then I'm going to move the contour down, and I'm going to go up to object and break the contour curve apart. And by doing that, I got rid of all this inside garbage. Not really garbage, it just, the smaller your contour, the more you're going to have. So if you remember my first shape, I'm going to nudge, because I did not move it, I nudged it. And just for the one I'm doing it for, this is the difference. This was 0.1, this is 0.05. I don't know if this is a sticker, but that would actually be better. You don't, I mean, I shouldn't say that because I don't know nothing about stickers. You can see like right there. And also, I don't know, yeah, that's not even my hairline. So it'll look quite a bit different. I'm using I'm using his file. But then you can just get rid of all the other stuff you worked on. Hit F4 on your keyboard, make sure you haven't forgotten anything. And if you like this, but you want it closer, let's nudge it up. And let's go to the inside now. That was 1, so let's go 0.05. See how it's still going to take away that crack. Go up to object, break contour apart. And now you've got a closer contour around the thing. I mean, you might like both of them. I mean, I don't know. Let me just put them up and compare them. So you can you can see which one you like better. This might be more to your liking. It's just if you contour a little bit at first, you're going to get this. But since I contoured big, that hole's not there. So it's going to go in there just a little bit of a dip. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.